Okay, guys. Hey, what's going on? This is Ray with Follow My Lead. So, listen, I just wanted to check in um, and talk a little bit about my intro of dog and baby together, and kind of go through that process a little bit. Sorry for the background noise, but my daughter's here and she's teething. So, listen, I came across something that I talk about in my class, with introduce your dog to baby, and we go through steps, or what you need to do, and some best practices that you can do, some things you could do with your dog and with your baby to help them both coexist and help your dog respect your baby, and as the baby matures, vice versa. And something interesting happened, and I thought it was cool, and I want you guys to take this really seriously, because it's a hidden message and you don't see it that often. At least I didn't. So when I saw it, and I'm already talking about it in my class before I even purchased one myself, because it's kind of similar to a process that I would do if I had a puppy in the house and it was learning. So my daughter is 6 months, and she's at the point where she's crawling and moving around. So it was time to get an octagon in the house. And I talk about having an octagon. I talk about the use of baby gates in my class and how important they can be to help with the management of your dog in the house and all that good stuff, right? But I came across something I thought was cool when I'm opening up the box. I'm like, okay, it's an octagon. Let's put it together. Pretty simple, right? But something stood out in the instructions. On the instructions of the octagon, and guys, when you see stuff like this, you have to take it literally and really think in, like, okay, why would they put this here? Why would this be happening? Even though right now you're seeing commercials with dog food commercials with babies on top of dogs, and dogs being a protector of baby and all this stuff, and which could be fine in certain cases. But I'm talking about in this case on what I teach it for people that have a family dog in today's environment, 2016, right? So check this out. So I'm opening up my octagon for my daughter. So when she's crawling around, she has a space that she can crawl around. So that's one idea of having an octagon. She has a space and she's not going to be all over the house. So it's safety for her, that she's not crawling around, get into items in the house and pulling them down and get into outlets and all that stuff. So the safety for her. It's also a respective boundary for any dogs that may be on free time in the house, right? Because as there's movement going around, that you have that octagon where the dog could look in, they may be able to walk over, but that's about it. And there's always a boundary, whether my timing is perfect and I'm saying no, back away, I don't want you that close, whatever the case may be. There's always something there. There's a divider, which is pretty cool and it's helpful. But check out what was on the front of the instructions, right? And those of you that have taken my class, I talk about this, and this is what I want you to hone in on. Check this out. So, not something you see that often, right? Not something you see often where we're talking about, nope, bow place. Nope, bow place. Nope. Excuse me, guys. Bow place. Nope, place. Good. Good. Down. Down. good. The dog that I'm training here. So excuse me for that. But it may not be something that you see that often, where a dog is actually showing respect to the baby and the baby showing respect to the dog. Look at this. I love that picture. This should be shown more, but unfortunately it's just in a box, right? Crinkled up underneath the actual item. Nobody ever talks about it. But this is exactly what should be practiced in homes. This is what should be practiced in homes. The baby is attending to his toys. The dog is calm and chilled out and not worried about anything that's going on, but he wants to still be close to the family. Perfectly fine. That's the conversation that needs to be happening inside the house. Right? So I wanted to share that with you guys, because we need to be using these tools. They're just tools in the house, but we need to be using these tools to help set up boundaries early and often with our babies, with our children, etc. So I thought that was cool. I wanted to share that with you guys. So listen, if you have a little one and you haven't got an octagon yet, or you don't have room for an octagon, think about a way where you can set up boundaries, so when your baby is down and playing, there's respect from your dog at all times. Not only just you kind of advocating the respect, but also just having that boundary set up. And then vice versa for the kids too. This is very important. We got to stop all these bites that are happening. Dogs are losing their lives and kids are getting really, really hurt in a family environment. Excuse me. And it doesn't have to happen. So listen, take that. Remember, make it safe for your baby. Respect all the time for your baby. Again, guys, this is Ray with Follow My Lead. Check out more of my videos with intro to dog and baby, and we'll talk to you guys soon.